Kamazodes. Kazuya! What? Hey! Kamazodes looks at Kazuya and jumped into his chest. Kazuya! She's totally fallen in love with you, Kazuya. What? Why? I ran away, but yeah, you have not met the monster of Yatori yet. Yatori? Is that? What about the bird demon? Yeah, it is classified as a harpy. Basically, they make human pairs. If you compare it with someone similar, they're kind of like a bar guest. They get attached to individuals. It is a feature of their creation. Once they like you, they'll chase you down until they do certain things with you. Certainly, it's the first and last one you attacked, right? Of course it'd become attached. Well, that's fine, but this tail, well, as you saw, because this is a mental space, they are not able to become parasitic. They seem to understand where they are. If it were to become parasitic, your spirit is no longer yours. In other words, there's a danger that it'll be the same in my room, so she will not try the parasite. Oh, so the parasite actually does have a chance of working, so she won't attempt it, huh? Well, she's a nice pet like Bargus. She's more animalistic. Pet, you're asking to mate now? Kazuya, you came! So we should have, sorry, not understand, but understood about her goals. My goals? Shall I explain this? Kamazodes is a parasite demon, so when she is not infesting someone, she has almost no thoughts of her own. She doesn't keep to contracts like other demons. Even among the species of hell, she is special. Therefore, she rarely comes to the human world. Is that so? So there is no point in asking her about her goals? But then, why was Kamazodes in that port? And maybe she accidentally wandered near the gateway to the human world and got lost? I can't imagine that anyone would want to summon such a minor demon. There would be a risk of infestation. Kazuya, love you, want mates. Kazuya wraps her legs around Kazuya's waist and rubs against him persistently. Hey, really, is she not greedy? That courtship just now was pretty violent. That's right. It is like a carnivorous pet who memorizes the taste of blood and raw meat. It's like I said just now, right? She rarely comes to the human world. In other words, human companionship is rare for her. Therefore, once she tastes the human spirit, as you can see, all else disappears. Only difference, Kazuya's body, strong. Even with parasite, not broken. Huh? Broken? Oh, that's right. Basically, if Kamazodes attacks someone, he is almost certainly entering her territory. That territory of Kamazodes is, of course, in the demon realm. A human being who can be attacked is also able to withstand the obstacles of the demon realm, is a major premise. So, an ordinary human in this world wouldn't last an hour against the infestation, let alone the milking. Kazuya! Kazuya pins Kazuya down and rubs her whole body strongly against him. So, she is happy to have found a host with whom she can mate as much as she likes, yet won't die. Well, be careful, yes. Her intelligence is lower than a Bargus. Following her mating instinct is all she wants. Besides, just as with Bargus, although we call it mating, that doesn't mean she'll have a child. It's a proper milking. Will you be at her mercy forever? It is supposed to be that right now? Help me! No. About parasitism. Mika is parasited by a separate Kamazolds, and you've been attacking me. So that doesn't mean that she intended to shoot me herself? Well, I really can't say. Although this possession is called infestation, perhaps a person can retain their own consciousness. However, one's control over one's body, speech, and behavior is completely stolen away. Even though Mika was conscious, I think it must have been Kamazold's intention to attack you. But if Kamazold's goal was to infest me, why carelessly risk it killing me by shooting me with an old-fashioned bullet? Well, right. Mika was a soldier. She must have been able to get demon rounds, and she used them later on. To tell the truth, this is my first time seeing Kamazolds, and for this parasitism, I only know a little bit. Kamazold's tail latched onto the butt of the fox. What? Are you okay? Let's try it this way, This is Kamazold's infestation. What are you talking about? That's right. Even though we are in Kazuya's spiritual world, this familiar body is the same. Well, let me explain. Once the explanation is over, I will release him properly. That's amazing. Does neither the tone nor quality of the voice change at all? As you can see, this individual, now called a host, was infested by Kamazolds and deprived of control over its body. The tentacle on her tail clings to the prey's skin and erodes it at a nerve level, then injects a special magic, so she aims for the nape because it's the closest to the brain and spinal cord. If the tentacle is forcibly torn off, the bits of magic remaining in the person's nervous system will drive them mad, so when it makes contact, the person is lost. So, is there no way to help a person once a Kamazold's tail is stuck to them? Human nerves are delicate. No matter how well you tear it off, you have to be prepared for some serious after effects. Moreover, that's when things go well. Typically, it leads to a very painful death. By nature, nerves are internal to human bodies, not something that a foreign body can come into contact with from outside. That was never intended. So then, Yuma knew that. The one who stabbed Mika in the back, I think that was the right decision. At least, forcibly removing the tail would have caused a great pain to her entire body, a slow and continent death. A Kamazolds takes complete control of the body, leaving the host wholly dependent on her. And a host, as I explained, due to the takeover, their speech and movements are all the same. Of course, the host's past memories and knowledge are all taken over. Therefore, you can't distinguish a host by asking things only the person themselves know. If there is a method to distinguish them, well, Their eyes are purple and pupils dilated, like mine are right now. In other words, the consciousness talking to is entirely the Kamazol's. The host's own intent for moving their body is gone. Didn't I say that before? I completely took control of the body. Once integrated with Kamazol's, the host has no decision. But as long as it is parasitic, it is bad for the host to die. So it needs to eat, and they need to care for their health. I see. I'll answer your first question. Who was the one who wanted to shoot you? Let's start with the answer. It is almost certainly Mika's intent. It is very unlikely that Kamazolts would want to shoot you. But you just said... Oh, it was certainly Kamazolt's intention, which moved the body, but that's all it was. Although Kamazolt's goal is to catch and infest an opponent, there is actually no clear goal after that. After all, to maintain the infestation, she seeks a life without danger using the host's previous thoughts. Simply put, the host Mika thought you to be a danger to her life. Does that make sense? Me? A threat to Mika? Huh. See, Reina seems to think something similar. At least before we talk to her, we haven't done that yet. Kamazos removed her tail from the familiar. Hey, are you okay? You seem dizzy. I don't know. Although my consciousness is clear, I feel strangely confined. It's an awful feeling. Additionally, pleasure was poured directly into my brain. Though it felt good, I don't understand what to do at all. I feel sick. Not pleasant. I don't really understand. I see. Getting infested really is the end then. You were released from the pleasure instantly, so maybe it's like drug withdrawal? About her body. The wings of Kamazos move very deftly. Just when she takes off with the lower wings, the upper ones lift her quickly high into the sky. I don't know what to make of that. Disrupt opponent posture. When good at stopping magic. Harpy-like birds cannot move arbitrarily, as they use their wings to invoke their magic. They are defenseless while in the air. However, the Kamazol's subspecies has two opposing set of wings. They can freely use magic while flying. Perhaps in the Kamazol's case, this is to abduct their host to a safe place. Also, if she covers herself with them, they act as a shield, and she can blow away her surroundings. Well, it's rare for Kamazolts to encounter a human. Therefore, she doesn't want to be disturbed while having fun with one, even by her family. Certainly. If you are kidnapped at that speed, I don't think you could struggle. Not suffer when remove parasite, but person's spirit. Though tail takes over nerves, spirit won't leave. Person's spirit's still strong, so reduce mating. When humans do sex, fall with pleasure at the end. If one's nervous system is controlled by the tail at the time of an orgasm, it's a matter of time before that person is subject to Kamazolt's will. Moreover, they will die if they remove it. What's wrong, Kamazolt's? Kazuya, me scary demon? Why I come here? Normal person's scared of demons, so mating removes spirit. But here I resist. Or here you resist. Strange. Oh, I see. To account results, the human spirit is something to be wretched upon forcefully. So why are you in the spirit world? I wonder if you put me in my room. Yeah, she's not that scary, especially once you know how the infestation works. But I wonder, having met a variety of demons, my hunches about the unfamiliar are still correct. I don't know if I can explain it properly. Humans are afraid of the unknown. I do not know at all what effect it has on me. For me, when I woke up in the shelter, demons were mysterious things. But what I mean is, you know what I mean? They're all coercive, but they listen too. And it's possible for us to be friends. So I might be afraid, but I won't reject you. Maybe that's why my room was open. Well, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I did not expect that a demon would come in here. I mean, I accept them indiscriminately. Perhaps I'm simply indecisive. Well, it's bleeding from the size of my room. In a nutshell, is simply open-minded. But secretly, haven't you thought about being able to have sex without fear of dying? Absolutely not! Though I certainly might feel that way. Kazuya hates sex? Not feel good? No, that's not it! I do not dislike it, but... Then not need hide! I like good feeling too! Not stop here, Kazuya, get more honest. I'm done bonding. There we go. Kazuya, like me? So straightforward. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Reason I come here, be together with Kazuya. But Kazuya just attacked me. Throw me out is pointless. Also, my friend. Want to infest Kazuya friend. I know, people kill my friends. Kazuya say simple, come here lots. But Kazuya really like me? What kind of things have you been thinking about, Consoles? Certainly I was surprised when you came to this room, but it's not that so strange. To be honest, I was just thinking about you coming here for a while. I think that's how you got here so easily. Besides, it was another console that infested Mika. That's no reason to dislike you. Ah! Kazuya flew up into the air holding Kazuya. Kazuya? You, surely that kind of... Be quiet, alright? I am Kazuya. I am infested by consults, but my conscience is clear. I am me. That's right. My room, which is supposed to be your spirit world, is so you remain you. If your spirit really were dominated by consults, this place would collapse. She did not dominate my body. She chose to be symbiotic rather than parasitic. She is now sleeping quietly. The tension was released, so she has peace of mind. Tension? So consults... Becoming symbiotic with her, her emotions flowed to me too. She was always worried about whether I actually hated her or not. If it is parasitism to the other party, originally it would be understood. Well, It's natural because it becomes one with the other party's consciousness. So, she had intelligence but was bad at speaking. You don't have to talk to yourself. You don't need to talk to the other person. For the first time, she can have peace of mind with with an infested partner. As a demon, pure loneliness and anxiety drove her. So, you're okay? Really? Even like that? This is a spirit body. Because her magic did not touch my nerves, I did not form a contract with her. I'll stay for a while and leave when she's satisfied. I'll probably be with her for some time. Is that so? If you say so. Normally, if you become one with a demon at this level, your spirit is crushed and your sense of self will collapse. Will results will get out of hand? Or does Kazuya have an uncommonly strong spirit? Well, their bond seems to have deepened, and he seems safe, so they will separate again. Just a little bit longer and Kazuya will escape. Was everything up according to plan until now, Meira? It was my hope that he would escape the city and see a new beginning. So whether he deserves that, we still need to find out. That's right. It's not allowed to end just yet. This is the first time for someone to advance so far. I'm a little worried about the future. I wonder, if you survive, you will get stronger. Well, you're obsessed with you. I'm going to support it. What kind of feeling is it? What is it? I do not summon familiar characters, but this may be a dumb question, but that purple fox that follows Kazuya, is it one of your familiars? It was blackish and seeing the color your way. I thought it was belonged completely to you. Well, all I did was simply guide him here and trust him with finishing the book. First of all, from the time when I was called Kuroso, the familiar is not Korean person. You should know this, my lord. Eh? Hmm? Well then, that familiar. Whose is it? How's Raya doing, Kazuya? I'm still really worried. Her breathing and pulse are normal, but looks like she's completely asleep. If a person gets shot by demon rounds, would they really look like this? The stunning effect of demon rounds is close to the impact of a concussion. After a while, they should slowly wake up. Until then, it'd be good to stay by our side. I'm going to do a final check before we escape. If you need me for anything, please come to the communication room. Yuma. Hmm? Thank you. About Reina, leave it to me. I just believe in you. Honestly, more than being targeted for your life, I think she should be tied up. But Reina is your girlfriend. You're the best person to listen to when it comes to her. Including the matter of identity. I hope she tells you everything. It's okay, Yuma. Rena promised she'd tell me everything. I have faith in her, whatever happens. You really haven't changed, have you? Kazuya, I'm really glad you're safe. It doesn't look like she's gonna wake up for a while. What do you want to do, Kazuya? Let's go see what Yuma's doing. It's been a while since he left, but he still hasn't come back yet. Maybe he's having some trouble with something. That's right. What's wrong? You sound like you're depressed. No, it's nothing. Submarine train inspection vehicle manual. As well as island countries, there are relay stations for offshore facilities. This undersea train is probably the longest in the world. This vehicle that corresponds to the inspection vehicle. When an abnormality is detected in the track, it is necessary. It will repair it automatically. However, this is limited to mild distortion of the rail, cracks, etc. The vehicle cannot travel. The vehicle automatically stops. We'll probably send diamond revisions and headquarter communications. In that case, the passenger visually checks the condition of the track and reports the problem directly to the site manager. Let's see. About linear cannon. Guard down destruction of the submarine tunnel since the battle with the Uma Leviathan. Installation of our weapon is required at each station. The electronic lock is the lock for a very powerful weapon. Only in emergency facilities. The lock is released and the weapon is available. Please note the following points when using it. 1. Charge time. The time it takes to be able to fire is about 3 minutes. Start charging in consideration of the wait time. 2. Do not use on people. Like demon rounds, it uses magic ore. Because it is not an impact that human beings can bear, it leads to death. Disposable. It cannot be reused once it is used for impossible miniaturization. Please aim it well when using it. Yes, Kazuya? What is it? Yuma? Are you having any problems? Seems like you're taking an awfully long time. Just a few more minutes. It's the safety device of the submarine tunnel. I can't seem to release one part of it from its current state. Until now, it's displayed that it was ready to leave, but the military headquarters may have changed that for the bombing. Is that okay? That doesn't mean the train won't move, will it? Yeah, that's because it's not supposed to. I think after they completed the evacuation of this area, they'd assumed there'd be no survivors left and sealed it off. I can remove most of the locks here on this terminal, but the lock on the rail car can only be lifted in the vehicle control room in the basement downstairs. Once I finish the work here, someone will need to go downstairs to find it. Heh. Looks like it will take me a while longer. Vehicle control room in the basement? Okay, I'll do it. Sorry for asking you, Kazuya. I'm going to prepare for our departure. If anything happens, contact me on the radio. You come here, Kazuya. Yucky. This world has changed dramatically in the short time. Just like when you were at this standstill, it started moving all at once. In the first place, it's hard to change your destiny. It's not you yourself, as some event in this world is going to be greatly altered. What is the change, and what kind of ending will you end up? Of course, I have no idea. But surely there is some meaning in Kazuya coming here. I do not know how to help you with the answer, but I'll give you this. Is this a cassette tape? When you were chased by chemizolds in the parking lot, a certain woman asked me to keep it. Should you have it as you are now, the machine also needs to listen to it. I'm ready to accept the truth. Listen. It will surely tell you what you want to know. Oh good, it's not broken yet. Kazuya, I promised to meet you, so we could discuss properly, but I'm not confident. Not yet. Preparations have not been made. My own. In addition, if something happened to me, pass this tape to Hyaki. What's happening to you now? And what did MOW do to you? I'll tell you everything. First of all, let me apologize. Probably because it is Yuma, but you should have noticed. If you let go, you will surely be informed, so I won't hide anymore. I am not human. Am I? She a harpy or an angel? Oh, an angel, huh? A heavenly spirit, a race called an angel to you humans. Reina is also a pseudonym I gave when I approached you. My real name is Ramiel, the god of thunder. My mission in the human realm is to destroy the god of gods, which is about to replace God. Leading the wicked down the right path. I'm sorry. Even if I suddenly say something like this, you're probably just confused. But if I don't speak from here, I will not. You won't be convinced. That is, not far from the sea, there is an event in a certain rural area. The god of gods, which I was the subject of at the time, was trying to reign through being small. Make one young child a medium and materialize. It is a trick that evil gods who mislead humans do well. For me, it was supposed to be the same as my usual mission. Destroy the god of evil with the exile sword given by my lord. I was about to he said, I rescued the child. If before, no matter how evil God is, they're not that big of a threat. When trying to hug the child whose age don't know yet, from behind, two fanatics attacked me while shouting, "Return our dedication." It was the parents of the child. Well, I knew that, but because I knew, I killed them when they attacked. Why did I swing the sword? It's easy enough to make people faint. Two people who say my child is a description without hesitation. think it was purely forget. I'm not sure what she's trying to say there. I've been reshaping humans who have been misled by various evils. So there's this distinction between human beings regrouping and impossible people. It would be enough to return the child to those two. Maybe I thought so. I found out later that the child did not have a family registry or even a birth record. From the beginning, they were a sacrifice dedicated to the god of evil and was raised as a, I guess that's supposed to be sacrifice there. I borrowed the appearance of the child's dead mother. I deposited the child in a church nursing home. Well, that was all I could do at the time. An angel's magical powers are quite troublesome. It's as if they are colored completely snow white. If you do an evil or malicious act, they immediately become stained and polluted. It then inflates the captured evil tens of times, hundreds of times, thousands of times, before it rampages wildly as a horrible power of destruction. Force of destruction. Whatever the reason, I, who took on the human being, the Lord of creation, was released, stripped of rank, and banished from heaven. However, there is no reason to become a fallen angel that makes human beings. There's only one way left for me. Seal and my angel's magic in the body and kill myself without affecting the surroundings. An angel is an immortal being created by God, but if you seal the magical power in the body, you will die, just like a normal person. So, to that end, I went to that place to try to jump off the cliff. Oh, Nei-chan, what are you doing? He even has a little rabbit there. That's kind of cute. Okay. A little mother rabbit. Huh. Because there are a lot of people here. I'm sorry Mr. Shimpu went there. You are the one I helped. Hmm? No, I'm sorry. It's nothing. What do you mean, parent? You're a child of the church. You've come so far. Yep, my name is Kazuya. Nice name. Did your mom or dad give it to you? No, it was just a dream. I was called by a strange Onei-chan. Mom and Dad were nice to me, though. Mom and Dad were kind to me, though they did not give me a name. They always said, you're a big boy, so don't bother me. Dad and Mom, they're not coming back, are they? I wonder if I was bad, so they abandoned me. Or Mom and Dad, I wonder if they didn't care. That's not how it was. You are very good, Kazuya. If we are friends, we can make it right. Mom and Dad will come back soon. So, don't cry, okay? Such a face does not suit you. Yeah. Well, go back to where everyone is before it gets dark. I didn't die. It's not that I was afraid to go back to nothing. It wasn't, or so I thought so. I saved the child's life, but I also killed his parents. I want to watch it to make sure it leads a happy life. Yeah, a child who has lost his destiny. Kazuya, that was you. I created a person named Reina. I gave him a family register and mixed along the human race as a normal person. And I stayed near you, always watching over you. I did not do anything. I just watched you grow, wishing you were safe. At first, it should have been a long story, but I stayed in the human realm for a long time. When you were a university student, I spoke to you and I fell in love with you. Every time it made me happy. I felt that my past sin was forgiven a little. If I could meet with you as I am, I had such a dream. But fate did not forgive me. That day, the normal life I wanted was stolen away. At the time of that accident, Mika, who was in the back seat, was slightly injured. But you and Yuma were in the driver's seat and the passenger seat and had serious injuries. I knew just by looking at you. Wait, everyone, come help, quick! There's no need for that. Rescue will come soon enough. You are... This is unusual. I never do find an individual mimicking a human. But in your body, you have sealed angel magic. It seems that will take time to recover from the injury. You'll be okay. You'll be okay if it's just an accident of this severity, correct? What are you saying? Who the hell are you? This time, let's change the schedule a little. Answer the questions. Who are you? Relax. You also want to save the 3 people in the car. To do that, I'll need your cooperation. Good. Relax. It's just anesthesia. By the time you wake up, everything is going to be okay. Honestly, I'm very interested in you. Now, let's give priority to nature's purpose. Lord Bishop, the relief team has arrived. Take 4 people to a nearby hospital. Be especially careful with the 2 men. They may prove to be valuable experimental bodies. Roger that. If I thought about it, I should have noticed at this point in my fantasy. The days I spent as a human, I was dulling my senses as an angel. The situation after that is when you woke up. I guess you heard from Yuma. Immediately after the accident, demons appeared in various places, and each country responded to the battle. Soon, the worldwide demon war broke out. You were in a coma after the accident. Mika and Yuma joined the army and put themselves into the battle with the demons. I just waited for your awakening. Otherwise, I would have no purpose as a human. Even if you never woke up, I was going to be with you. At the time, we would both disappear. It was at that time what happened to Yuma's body. Hearing that Yuma was able to shoot magic, suddenly I had a bad premonition. Maybe in the time of the accident, not just me, didn't all 4 of the place do something? Kazuya could not wake up from a coma. I guess that's why. That girl I met. Also saw that I was an angel. The possibility, it was definitely possible. I found out that the woman was an executive of MOW. I decided to infiltrate MOW and question and find out the truth. Shaking off the pleas of Mika and Yuma. If I think about it now, I was completely blind. After that, I did not think about anything at all. Well, I guess it was the commander of the organization. I had a lot of trouble finding this place. You are Reina. It seems that you are continuing to act as a human, as usual. I'll have you talk. What did you do to us back then? Yuma and Kazuya. Their abnormalities are related to your organization. In that situation, it seemed that he had not awoken yet. Are you worried about your lover, Kazuya? It's about time. He will wake up in the near future and be reborn. So was you after all at the accident? What are you planning? Why would you do that? For the Messiah Project. If you're infiltrating this organization and examining me, you should have heard about that name. In the world, War with the Demons is an accident caused by MOW driven down by a government. It's supposed to have happened accidentally. But in fact, it was deliberately caused by MOW for the sole sake of this project. the absolute ruler who controls the world, to create humanity's savior or messiah. No way. Is it Yuma? He? No. D-000 is a very good candidate. It seems like you're good at it seems like he's good at using magic. There are 3 more candidates next to him. A-000 and B-000. Unfortunately, both of those dropped out early. And C-000. The failure was a good experience. Humans have found that demons' sexual temptation is very annoying. And the last candidate, the leading candidate, E-000. That is, are you talking about Kazuya? It's no surprise that he woke up late. The magic in his body was very special. It takes some time for humans to adapt and wake up. Angel's magic that sleeps in Kazuya is the cause of his magic. So, it's the magic power. It's your sealed magic power, Reina-kun. What? Kazuya, a long time ago, before entering the facility, he was raised as a sacrifice for the god of evil, in order to summon to the human realm with using his body as a medium. Hence, it was the perfect vessel to receive magic power in the body. We have been watching him since he was a child. The vessel that was supposed to embody the evil god to an angel who was about to run away from heaven. What kind of monster will he be? Ugh! Gah! There are 2 failures. So as not to notice the disappearance of magic that had been sealed as a human. Kept doing too much. And though it cannot be tied, you approached as Kazuya's lover. Remember, sins will not disappear. If you want to stop the plan, you should hurry. Yuma is already in the final stages of the next phase. Moving to the next phase, he loses his ego. It will lead humanity to victory as our Takoma. He has given him magic of an angel for a while. There's no change other than strength, probably because it was just a small amount. But if it's Kazuya, surely he will bring about some great results. Kazuya-kun also wakes up in a few days. It's too late after he wakes up and kills people and demons. The fear of the magical power of a runaway angel. You, an angel, should know it best. Before that happens, you have to kill those 2. That will lead to their relief. Don't be silly! That's... Lord Bishop, are you safe? Hey, it's this way! Damn! Yuma, Kazuya. Everything was planned, even that accident. That 2 people with serious injuries were saved. Yuma entered the army and fought demons in the front lines. Everything, the candidates, Yukazu and Yuma in order to collect data in this situation of fighting demons. Kazuya, you also woke up at this time. It was something MOW had planned for a long time. In a situation where you, as a special candidate, do not get in the way of anyone, opposition with biological weapons and demons. Yes, Mika is trying to kill you. That cryogenic stasis cancellation is a command of MOW. What attacked you in the parking lot to kill you, probably the true spirit, was suppressed by our reason. Because of the agent knows your true character. Because you're my lover. Because my best friend is Yuna. I was holding it to myself. I was afraid for you. Shortly after waking up, you fought numerous demons. You defeat the demons with hostility and malice, unconsciously capture the other party's magic. Angel's magic amplifies it. Even if I sealed Angel's magic, when I killed your parents, you were already drowned. It is strange that human beings is able to accept it and stabilize it. Perhaps once I ran away, I cannot stop anymore. At that time, you'll be the threat of all life in this world. There's one way to stop your magical runaway. Kill you before the runaway begins, taking out Angel's magic and reseal. Take out the Angel's magic and sealing it within me. And now I am. But I cannot kill you. This is my sin. If I died at that cliff at the beginning, at least, I would not have given you magic power. This is something I should atone for, not you. I hope you are happy. I wanted to watch over you for a long time. I'm sorry, Kazuya. Reina. So, he was a sacrifice to an evil god, was saved by Reina. She killed his parents in the meantime. She started looking after him as to atone. She fell in love with him as he grew up, and then at the crash he was given her angel's powers, and now he's basically a ticking time bomb. But, and this is a big but, we haven't killed any demons with malice. Reina, she is lost now. Or she's got now. That should make you happy, but because of because of her, she made you a monster. If left alone, you'll become the savior Messiah. However, the world will be destroyed by the runaway magic power. It'll be a Messiah called Chaos. The only way to prevent that is to remove the angel magic, but that would kill you. Well, that's not true. There may be another option for you now. Another choice? If you have not killed any of the demons you've met, in other words, the angel's magics cannot run away. Like this, if you can return the magic to Reina, for the moment, there may be a way, a workaround. Magic return? Can you do that? Well, it's not like, it's not able to give everything back to your life. Some things are attached to your soul. However, to the extent that runaway will not occur, even if it takes a magic power for now, it should be possible to return to Reina, the angel, the original owner. But Reina has to wake up. You can't give it back, but Kazuya. And there are various options. Take the priority of escaping safely. Okay, you can do it. You've changed you changed my fate in this world. Well, I also helped. So, I is rude with this. Be careful, Kazuya. Yaki! Oh, where did you go? Oh. That's it. The vehicle control room. Hey, Kazuya, can I say one thing? It's important. What is it? You don't usually act like this. Well, you absolutely must not enter the control room ahead. It's a trap to prevent you from running away. A trap? Who in the world would do that? No way. You're not saying you must be betraying me. The safety device of the rail car has already been released. The control room is completely isolated, so it's impossible to override its authority and activate it remotely. That guy, he was waiting in anticipation for you to say, "I'll do it." He acted like he was going to do it himself. Do you want me to believe that? I didn't Yuma, yesterday we both lived together in an orphanage since I was little. He's cared for me from the very beginning. Are you seriously saying you don't trust him? I'm a familiar. I must always follow orders and never lie. But just remember this. He has nothing to do with whether you believe in Yuma. This has nothing to do with whether you believe in Yuma. Do you understand, Kazuya? Yuma. Kazuya? I thought you were already in the control room. Work here is just about to end. Did you get lost in the hallway down there? Yuma, can I ask you a favor? A favor? What in the world is the matter, Kazuya? Promise me the vehicle control room is safe. What do you mean, Kazuya? What does that mean to you? Yuma, don't you know? Demons cannot break promises with humans. It doesn't mean they can't lie. For example, if you say, "Let's escape together," you can still be lying. So there's only one difference between a human and a demon. It's whether they can break their promises. Please, Yuma. All you have to do is make a promise to me. If you're lying, no, even if you're not. If you are human, the reason why I was able to survive without being attacked by demons while I was waiting for you was that a barrier like the rest of the areas was stretched along the basement. Is that not enough evidence for you? I give up. You're quite the cautious one. Of course, that's how you've survived this so long. I see. Well, if that's truly what you believe, this will be your final resting place. Yuma? Yuma? Soon I'll show you the truth, Kazuya. Oh my! We have another Kitsune on our hands. Before my eyes, Yuma's appearance was cast off. In the blink of an eye, it transformed into a woman that looked like a demonic fox. It's a pity that you were so cautious and saw through my trap, Kazuya. If you had just quietly gone into the vehicle control room like I had asked, you would have died without knowing my true form. Who are you? I am. That's right. In this world, I was known as Daiji. My names and forms have changed many times. I can't remember each single one. Kazuya, it's been a long journey. You finally arrived safely before me. Now your journey will end after I bad touch you and eat you up. Yuma is... Where is Yuma? So funny. Even in this situation, you can't abandon the possibility. Then I'll tell you. Yuma has been trapped by a wolf all this time. What? The last train carrying citizens to evacuate. First, the wolf intended to flatten all the passengers. That man, Yuma, set himself up and started the train. It's a pity that I missed the most of them. But for demons, you and Yuma are treats. You cannot fall in love with a clean face. I want to show it to you, Kazuya. From the beginning. Since I woke up in the shelter. Have you been hiding this all this time? From the very beginning, it was all just an act? Acting? That's not quite right. The change of film is different from the sorcery from that era. Even the memory, features, and thoughts of the person I transformed into. I can imitate everything of that person. All the words about you, the encouragement, even when I killed Mika, that was all Yuma. So I was a close friend of your childhood. Isn't that right, Kazuya? No wonder it was unavoidable, Kazuya. Do not show me that figure! You're so lively. You're just looking more and more tasty. No need to worry. You'll see the real thing soon enough inside of me. Now, let's get started. It's time to eat. I'm not going to. There's another thing. No way. You can't do it. There's no way to survive here. Well, now let's just look at it. There's no change of faith. You will die here. Scenario is called Jealousy of the Country Region. I'll let you know it well. Ah. Well, that's interesting. She appeared next. The picture of Daichi was like a plant demon. 18th of the insult. Art of Change. Is it your first time seeing it? It's not just my form. My armor imitates everything in this character as well as how they fight. You understand? I'm able to reproduce those demons you struggled with in the shelter. I can give you a hug. I can give you sweet nectar. The water-like syrup has nutrients. Oh, already out of breath? It's not ready to play, although from now on. That's right. How about this? Oh, a bar guest, huh? Huh? Strong wolf is a form of huge beast. So, not similar to a fox. Apparently, it seems to be one of those transformations. Place, I'm not scared. I won't lose, absolutely. I'll beat you for Yuma as well. Roar! Kaji shook low and took distance. I can still not see fatigue in the movement. I'm anxious about whether I'm actually doing any damage. Oh, you still have something left? Good morning. I never fought anything like you. Huh? Next appearance of Daiji appears to be wearing a dress. But the dress is made of liquid like a slime. Moreover, this time Daiji changed her tone and voice completely. How can she change herself? Struggling so hard. I hated intense mating like a beast. So how about a waltz with me? Elegant, spacious, gentle. A moment of pleasure to interact with to counteract the indecent. You'll surely enjoy it. Oh! Oh! Oh no, it's smashed so much. Soon, I have to do my best. It is a shame to see. What? I'm Kazuya. It was a hard time. Oh! You're using the angel powers. Ugh. To your name, there's no finest thing as possibility of winning. Did you really think that a wolf could be beat by a human being? It was a nice show, Kazuya. Your struggle as a person, I was allowed to see as much as I wanted. But that's enough. I'm too hungry. I'm getting hungry. What happened? You do your best to call your late friend's name? Even one of the smartest things that can be done. Ugh. What? Daiji kneeled on the spot. Daiji, you're wrong. Yuma is not a late friend. I understood it when I tried to fight you. I was convinced that from the moment I touched you, Yuma is still in you, struggling to get free. One of Daiji's tails changed to the form of Yuma. Yuma! Kazuya. Nice going. Leave this to me. You are here?! Daiji, your magic is certainly not with demon rounds, but because of your arrogance, you repeated change and wasted magic, My soul was able to slip through a gap. I will not let you do what you want. Kazuya, I will protect him! What an idiot! The soul is already mine. In this situation, what could a human possibly do? You will be immediately contained by the magical power of a wolf. Sorry, it's not that it's a human being that you were talking to. Authentication code! Red alert! Sequence start! Facility announcement. Authentication code confirmation. What would you now? Jaiji, there's one more of your mind. I thought that I was looking at all. You thought that you were looking at all my memories. Believing that I gave in, there's no doubt that there was a memory that I did not release. This is my favorite backhand. Huh? Kazuya, the train can move now. If you push the big red lever of the pilot seat back, it'll automatically start driving. And if the train leaves, self-destruct device of the facility will operate. This room contains a blast asylum because the submarine is not damaged, so there's no hindrance to escape. Stupid, with that explosion, you can't defeat me! I don't need to defeat you. If Kazuya can escape safely. After all, he's going to empty space. I don't care what happens after that. Yuma! Go, Kazuya! Hurry! While I stop her movement! You think that something like this will be able to get rid of me? I'll make you lost twice! I will make your soul suffer with eternal torture! Be prepared! Really, is this alright? Ruma still has his soul captured by Daiji. Truly, can I just escape from this? But wait, will that count as a... Kazuya, why are you back? Yuma, it's bad, but I can't leave you alone. I'll get back, soul, Daiji, Yuma's soul! Kazuya, you... Enough! This figure has returned to Daiji's tail. Have you finally grown up? It's time for persons made and lost so far. The disposition of the treat is the late move. Kazuya, express only become prisoner. I will do not have such intention. I will never forgive you.
Ready.
Trojan layer launcher has begun. It will take some time to launch. What is this? A toy? Are you going to... Listen. Come on, prepare. Break into aim without it. We'll change a bit. I'm going to push a little bit. It's able to endure it, really. Ugh. Very mindless playing with my Kazuya. Cannot struggle when bound. You do it this way, live a little longer, don't you think so? No. Only can endure. How long can you endure the pleasure attacks? Oh, this is became a dollar easily. That's it. Yuma. I'm not alone. Yuma is also struggling together. So now I have to get ready for the next attack. You lonesome, your evil talent is already fully enjoyed. I hope you will be a source of food and come a human lifetime. Good. Oh, it slowly got better. Really. And going so far for a fight. Okay, let's see how long you can endure. Another half. Top of that, it's exercise. Squeeze intensely until you ejaculate. Until we ejaculate. We will not stop even if you cry. No, why? It's a shame, Daiji. Knowledge has been sucked. If you lose knowledge, you lose the mental fear against you alone. Such a thing. It's the end, Daiji. Wait, please, Kazuya. What? Don't come out so soon. I was about to shoot without warning. I'm asking you, don't shoot. Because she shows me dissuade. What is this? That's it. Daiji is Yuma's enemy. I'll do it. If you get in the way, I'll shoot. I know. So I'm stopping you. You're going to put Yuma in your hand? You said that Yuma is still alive. Ugh! Tell me. Lady Daiji is my summoner. She will surely listen to me. Or I will surely listen. Just for a moment. Give me time. Please. Lower the weapon. You. What do you mean, what does mean of this by my familiar? Lady Daiji, I'm sorry. Please stop now. If you do that, Lady Daiji is... You know that actually, since Kazuya returned to this room, the strength of Kazuya's will, you can't beat it yourself. Kazuya is not only strong, he's not only gentle, there's a strong determination that he will not give up. But Lady Daiji wanted to deny that. If any bond of friendship determination is in my hands, it will break easily. I want to prove that. So, just before, I started the color scheme again, in order to bring down the spirit of Kazuya from his heart. Is that enough, Lady Daiji? Kazuya has already proved to Lady Daiji his will. Please do not stop Kazuya. And Yuma's soul, please release it. Wait, you. Anyway, if you're saying, do you mind to give the option to you? I remember you being created that way. In fact, when Lady Daiji created me, Yuma mixed in his memories. At first, I have no more demon knowledge than himself, but it was only memories like Kazuya. I just thought it's a disturbing memory, but in the process of sharing with Kazuya, I understood. Yuma, no. Aimed at the timing, without communication, Lady Daiji transformed into Yuma. I've continued to support Kazuya. Because I'm a familiar of Lady Daiji, take me to the harbor. Well, there's instructions say that. I did not give such selfish behavior. But now that I have arrived at the port, other than the betraying Lady Daiji, I can... Lady Daiji was exhausted in Yuma's struggle. I think there's a chance that... Understood. That's good. Yuma! I created Yuma as a Yushi's, however, with a soul. Lady Daiji! Really? You're in a hurry. Seeing such a soul. Might be possible to crawl in the belly of a rabbit for some time. I've lost 3 times. Besides, if you want to work, even familiar... Yuma! Did you know... Kazuya, I am myself. Yuma, don't stop schooling your soul. From now on, become a barbarian of the wolf and live better. Act as a human. Well, that's... Oops, do you misunderstood? Be able to fulfill my duty as a barbarian. When a crisis is approaching you, show yourself and protect yourself. However, there's no chance that you'll be chased. There's no pledge. If it is the price to live as a human, there's no complaint. Alright. Okay. Lady Daiji. You're still here. Continue to support Kazuya, okay? For whatever reason, I'm sorry I made a mistake. You'll get compensation. That's the work. Okay. But, and Kazuya, like you more and more. It's the first time in thousands of years that a human being was able to defeat me. I'll reward you in a proper place. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. What do you mean, Kazuya? I know about it. Or, I know what she's talking about. And we are off! Wait, that's not the end. There's still one more thing, right? It's not over yet. I need a save point. So, Ima is already. Reina, what is that angel magic? The timing of the angel magic runaway, the soul of a human being, the so-called creation of God. It is time when you have a strong backlash to the power you originally did not have. Now, Ima's magic is managed by Daiji. There's no magic in Ima. Supplied from Daiji only as needed, when needed. So more than being taken into Daiji being a demon, I don't think there's a risk of a runaway. It's a strange feeling, but my consciousness is clear. What do you mean? I have no foot on the ground. Ima, I have not actually arrived. My feet. Oh, what? How? Seems to be very difficult until you get used to that body as a human behavior. But I'm relieved, Kazuya. Your magic is surprisingly stable. It's amazing. You haven't killed any demons until you got here. If it is that way, you may be able to use that safely. What is that? It's communication, probably from the military guys. I'll leave. Please wait here. Reina, that way? It's a very brutal way. I'll bring your angel's magic back into my body. Too much more than this if I get mixed up with magic, because there's a risk of a runaway by yourself before stealing. I've not thought about that way before. Now that the magic of angels captured by Yuma has been taken away by Daiji, if I capture only your magic, I can do it. The technique is simple. You only have to hold hands with me for some time. However, there are two uneasy elements, two worrying things about you. One is your body magic has been established. Can you withstand your own vanishing magic? In other words, can his body take the magic disappearing? It is not clear what MOW did specifically. The magic in you is stable for now. Naturally, it is impossible. So remove magic from that state. There is no guarantee that your physical condition will be stable as it was. You may be bedridden again. You may die. Our problem is, you gotta befriend a demon. They are borrowing visibility in the form of my room, rooted in your spirit through magic. But if the magic of angel, which becomes that disappears, the mental space cannot be maintained. That is, my room will disappear. Huh? It'll disappear? Of course, they themselves will not die. The demons that became your transformed space are stay in your heart and your mind. But because you met them, you cannot meet them again. Even if the magic power is passed safely, as inevitable. Even if you're safe, it'll be the same result. Are you ready for that, Kazuya? Kazuya, Reina, prepare to get off the train. What happened? Yuma. Seems that the station of the port in the future is fighting. Seems physically impossible to get our vehicles. The war has already crossed the sea. If you somehow ask for relief, the Navy, who is traveling around the sea area for the bombing operation, seems that they will recover us in the sea station. The vehicle is also set to stop there. It should arrive shortly. I understand. Kazuya, your magic is indeed not showing any signs of runaway right now. But as long as it is owned by the human soul, I do not know when it will destroy the world. Although there are many risks and uncertain factors, I think it's worth trying. It's better than simply killing you.